94.9 The River, waking up with hits from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and today, John Simpson with you. We've got some folks in studio going to be talking about a benefit concert coming up in just a couple of 3 days here in Pell City. I want to introduce, while I have them handy and everybody's attention, Carolyn Jones. You might know her from the Liberty House Guitar Shop, and Jamison Taylor, or JT, from the First United Methodist Church. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
How we doing?
We're doing great.
Well, we've got a benefit concert coming up for our buddy Scooter Oy, who is having some health issues, and medical bills do pile up.
They do. And as most people know, with health insurance, nothing's 100% covered. Mm-mm. So a lot of this is an ongoing medical issue that he's going to have the rest of his life, with a lot of out-of-pocket expense. And the local musicians here use Liberty House Shop wanted to do something for Scooter, so we decided to do what we do best, to put on a concert. So this kind of started, about 4 months ago?
We just sort of, you came in and said, I want to do this, whether Scooter wants to do it or not, because so many people had approached you and said we need to do something. And, of course, Scooter's very humbled and not really sure how to act. He's used to being the one that gives, and so now he's not in charge and people are giving to him. But it's the community has just come together. It's been amazing how people have just stepped up and offered their help.
It really has. I think if we wanted to do a 12-hour concert, we would have had enough bands to do it. Everyone has called and wanted to help out. The good thing is this has turned into something that we want to do annually. As Alabama Musicians Care, we want to do something annually to help local musicians and music-minded people, music professionals. The big ticket item for the concert, we've got local bands. The White Brothers, our gospel group, they're kind of based out of First Baptist Church South here in Pell City. Gypsy Cab Company is my blues band, and some of you guys may have seen us out at the block party this year. We've got Johnny and Seth, who are an acoustic duo, and we've got the Iron City Pickers. So we've got bluegrass, gospel, blues, rock and roll, and then our headliner, I'm going to let Carolyn tell you about him because they're friends.
Yeah, Gordon Kennedy. He is a Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter. He started out with Whiteheart back in the 80s and 90s, mm-hmm. which is a Christian rock band with Dan Huff and a lot of other guys, but he did a lot of writing for them, and he toured a lot with Whiteheart. He also, I guess, his biggest thing that people know him by is he wrote "Change the World" for Eric Clapton. He wrote it. It sat on the shelf for like 3 or 4 years, and Winona Judd recorded it. Didn't really take off, and then Eric Clapton heard her version, called Gordon and said, I have to do that song. Gordon's driving down the road. His phone rings, and it's Eric Clapton. And Gordon said he had to pull over because the guy said, hi, this is Eric. And Gordon's like, Eric? He said, yeah, Eric Clapton. He said, I heard one of your songs. And after that, Gordon's mind goes blank. He's like...
Had one of those moments.
Yes, because his brain's going, okay, Eric Clapton is calling me on my phone. But so he did it, and of course that really got Gordon's name out there as a songwriter. But he's written stuff for Garth Brooks and Bonnie Raitt and Carrie Underwood and Sarah Evans. One of his bigger hits on the Christian side is That Kind of Love by PFR, Pray for Rain. Mm-hmm. And he's got several songs with Chapman, Stephen Curtis Chapman. And a huge... one of his huge things is he just did an album with Ricky Skaggs, so that was like a big thrill for him.
We're talking with Carolyn Jones and JT, Jonathan Taylor. They are key in organizing this event coming up Saturday evening at the Beacon at Pell City's First United Methodist Church. We'll be talking about tickets and all that stuff in a little bit. So we're going to have, for $10, you're going to get a Grammy Award winner and a bunch of other stuff, even a blues band thrown in. And not to mention that, there are hundreds, if not thousands of dollars worth of free prizes that are going to be given away, right?
Oh, yeah. The prizes are probably in the tens of thousands of dollars. everyone we've asked for a prize or a gift certificate has helped us, and we've also had thousands of dollars donated already from businesses who couldn't provide, an item, but just some of the big ticket items that we're going to actually give away. We have an Epiphone ES-175 guitar. We've got 4 tickets to Peter Frampton and the Doobie Brothers at the Tuscaloosa Amphitheater.
As long as you'll show me the way.
Show me the way. Why won't you?
Only if you feel like I do.
Well, once for vices.
Richie's Body Shop here in Pell City has donated a spray bed liner, which is about an $800 value. We've got artwork from Two Sisters Gallery. We've got oil changes. We've got gift bags. We've got septic tank pumping. We've got auto detailing. And then one of the cool items that we have 2 one-day guided bass fishing trips, and those fishing trips will be offered not only on Logan Martin but on Gunnersville and Lake. Ryan Allard, who's a tournament fisherman, is going to be providing that.
Now, this is all coming up Saturday night. It's part of the benefit to help Scooter Oy, and this may be the first of like an annual event, but so let's get going on a really good foot. And I know it's 4th of July holiday weekend. A lot of people are going to be spread a little bit thin, but you might be tired of fireworks and barbecue by then. Is there going to be food available, by the way?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, we're going to have Curtis dogs donated by Royal Sausage. We're going to have, chips and sodas and, anything they can purchase out there. There's going to be
homemade brownies
and cookies, and so popcorn. So, and it's family friendly. So bring the kids, because after the 4th, nobody wants to get up and have to cook.
No,
so, come out. It's air conditioned. It's going to be inside. Bring the kids, listen to some great music, eat some food, and raise money for a good cause. And by the way, this is we have started a nonprofit organization, so all donations are tax deductible.
Do you have a Facebook page?
We have an event page. It's called the Liberty House /Scooter Oy Benefit.
Okay.
A concert.
And we're today or tomorrow we'll have a website up. So, I don't have the address yet. It'll be a .org, obviously, but as soon as that's up, we'll get that posted on our Facebook page.
And it's all getting underway 5 o'clock Saturday evening, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. Also wanted to mention children under 12 do not need a ticket. So if, mom and dad want to bring the kids, if their kids are under 12, they're not going to have to buy a ticket for them.
Tickets are available at the Liberty House, at Metro Bank, the Chamber, Alliant Bank, and at the door.
Yes.
Yes, you can definitely get them at the door. And any donations, if you can't make it but you do want to donate, you can make checks payable to Alabama Musicians Care. That's the name of the nonprofit. And like I said, get used to that name, because this is going to be something we continue year after year. So you will hear that name over and over, Alabama Musicians Care.
One more item. With the giveaways, your admission ticket gives you 1 ticket for the giveaway. Additional tickets can be bought at the event for $1. So, like if the guitar's last and you want the guitar, you can wait till last and go buy 100 tickets and drop them in. That's what I'm going to do, because I want the guitar.
We're talking with some folks from Pell City, Jamison Taylor and Carolyn Jones. Carolyn, tell everybody a little bit about just your Cliff Notes version, the Liberty House, and what y'all do out there, and a little bit about yourself.
Okay, we do everything at Liberty House. We do repairs on guitars and amps, and we sell guitars and basses and amps, and anything music related, we can get it. If we don't have it in store, we can special order it. Scooter and I get our background because I spent 15 years on the road as a guitar tech with Peter Frampton. Scooter has spent over 30 years on the road. It's easier to name people he did not work for, because he worked for everybody. I met him when he was out with Skinnerd. So our background is, we know the business. So we understand when people come in and they tell us what they're looking for, we know what they're talking about. And
Jamison has a big background in music and has brought his talents back home to Pell City at the First United Methodist Church. Talk a little bit about yourself.
I am from Pell City, graduated from Pell City High School in 93, moved off for a while, have always done music. I always tell people I never had a real job. But I have a music school here in Pell City with a couple other teachers, and we have over 100 students where we teach guitar, piano, drums, bass, mandolin, singing lessons, just about anything you want to think of. And I'm also the worship leader for the Wide Open Worship Service at Pell City First United Methodist Church. and that's actually we're hosting the event in the Beacon, and we're just really looking forward to a good crowd Saturday.
Well, appreciate everything y'all have done for Scooter and maybe musicians, 50 years down the road, getting this thing going this year. Tickets will be available at the door. They're $10 a piece. Yeah, they're going to have tons of drawings, family-friendly, Grammy Award-winning guy. I've got one of his songs coming up next, the Eric Clapton version, and Gordon Kennedy will be there, plus the White Brothers, Gypsy Cab Company. I love that name, by the way. Iron City Pickers and Johnny and Seth. And it's not $89 to get in, it's $10. And it's tax deductible.
Yes. And not to put you on the spot, but maybe next year Deputy 5 would like to play there.
I hope we're together next year. That'll be our 12th year.
Yeah, see, I'm already working for next year.
All right, well, guys, we got some tickets we're going to be giving away. They gave us some shirts, T-shirts. We're going to be giving away to that as well, and we have a couple of tickets left remaining to the event. So we're going to push it for y'all because Scooter's a good guy. He's been, a good friend of ours ever since y'all came back.
Yeah.
And just, I don't know what to tie with JJ, but y'all have to work that out amongst yourselves.
Yeah, well, we have to live with that burden.
That is a burden to live with. Hey, if anybody needs any information, I've got it here at 94.9 The River. Here's that Eric Clapton song penned by Gordon Kennedy, Grammy Award winner, going to be in Pell City Saturday night.
If I can reach the stars on one